Kranzle USA, pressure washer perfection.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is the original Josh with Kranzle USA, and today we're taking a look at turbo nozzles. So the primary thing we're looking at today is the Kranzle Dirt Killer turbo nozzle. What we have here is the original design from Joseph Kranzle, the namesake of Kranzle pressure washers. He's actually the one that invented the original design for the turbo nozzle. And in the years that have passed, other companies have come up with knockoffs that utilize the same premise but have a slightly different mechanical design. So we get this question a lot. Why is a Dirt Killer nozzle so much more expensive than other brands of turbo nozzles that we shop for out in the box stores and on the internet? And we really don't find that to be a fair question because they're comparing Spam to prime rib. Our nozzle is far better quality and it's of commercial grade, where the ones in the box stores just aren't. They're not going to handle commercial cleaning applications, and we've seen them fail repeatedly. Right here we have commercial grade knockoffs that are all very similar in appearance and shape to our turbo nozzle. These commercial knockoffs still did not beat the Dirt Killer nozzle on our comparison test. So for our comparison test, we've used all 5 of our nozzles here with the same 4,000 PSI machine, shooting from the same distance, hitting the same surface, and for the same duration of time. And the Dirt Killer outperformed all of our competitor knockoffs, so let's go take a look. All right, so we just took a look at nozzle number 1, and while it did cut through to the metal surface, it only did about 10% of the amount of cleaning as the Dirt Killer nozzle did. And whenever we find this one online, we're looking at maybe a $10 price difference between this nozzle and the Dirt Killer nozzle. So now this one's done for our test. This is where it can go. So that was test number 2, and while it didn't do a bad job, that's as good as it gets, folks. We found that this one did less work in the same amount of time as the turbo nozzle, and it is around the same price range as our Dirt Killer nozzle. So if you want to pay the same price and have to work harder, this is your guy, but we're sticking with the Dirt Killer. So let's file this with the others. We just took a look at test number 3, and while this is the cheapest of our imposters, and I mean, look at how close it looks, guys. I mean, you know, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, and what we have here is, you know, they're almost like twins. But if you take a look at the test, look ahead and look at the clip. The Dirt Killer turbo nozzle cut all the way through both layers of paint down to the bare metal, while this nozzle only ended up getting through the first layer of paint and didn't even touch the second layer of paint. So this, I would say, is you might pay half as much as a Dirt Killer nozzle, maybe around that range, but you're gonna be doing 3 to 4 or 5 times as much work to get the same job done. So once again, see you later, imitator. So folks, that was our 4th competing knockoff, and this one was the saddest of them all. I mean, you're not far from the same price range as the Dirt Killer nozzle, but I mean, take a look at the video. It didn't even cut through the outer layer of paint, and the Dirt Killer went through both the outer layer and all the way down to metal. So, I mean, why would you even buy this if it can't do the same job as the Dirt Killer nozzle? So it's not even a fair test. So we're gonna lay this one to rest. Maybe I'll be a little more gentle this time and just lower it into the recycle bin. So there you go. The Dirt Killer turbo nozzle outperforms all the knockoffs hands down. It cleans faster and more efficiently, period. So, if you want to take 2 hours to do a 1 hour job, go right ahead. They're here for you. But we want you to try the Dirt Killer Turbo Nozzle. So if you use this coupon code at one of the links below, we'll give you $10 off to give it a try yourself. You know what I do like about competitors' turbo nozzles? Lots of brass to recycle.
Kranzle, USA. Pressure washer perfection.